let's lighten the mood a little bit. I used to work on drilling rigs in my younger years, and me and my driller would get off work and we'd go to the gas station and we'd either buy beer and ride around and get drunk, or we would actually eat breakfast. And he told me, he said, man, he said, that cashier, she is into you. And I was like, no, I don't think so. Well, one day we finished eating and she walked up and she slid this ticket on the table, and it had a phone number and little hearts and one of those little smiley faces, you know. And I was like, I don't know what this is supposed to mean. And he was like, yeah, okay, you gotta call her. So I did, and I hit her up and I was like, hey, so like, you wanna go out on a date or what's up? And she's like, yeah, let's go out. And I was like, cool. And I was like, what time do you want to pick me up? Because I had a DWI, you know, I didn't have a car. I think that was strike number one for myself. And she's like, okay, you know. So she come to the lease road and she pulled up and hopped in the truck. And, you know, we were working 12, 16-hour days. And she's like, where do you want to get dinner? You know, I'm expecting she probably thought I was going to like at least a Montana's or a Chili's, and I was hungry, so I was like, let's go to Taco Casa. I think that was strike number two. And so we take off and we get to the Taco Casa there in Denton, and we get inside and I'm like looking at the menu and I'm just like, I'm about to go to town. And I'm like, can I get a super chilada? Give me a super burrito, nachos, everything. Give me some little churro bites and extra large sweet tea. And she's like, I'll just have a taco. And the guy's like, okay, $38.97 or whatever, you know, which is a lot for Taco Casa. You can eat there for like 50 cents. And I go to get my wallet, forgot it. Shit, I'm like, can you pay? Strike number three. So we're sitting there and I'm like, man, this is great. Like, I'm on a date, she picked me up, she bought me dinner. You know, so I ate all my food and she ate her taco, and we're driving back down this dirt road going towards the lease road, and I'm like, all right, Billy Hartman, it's time to make that move. And so I kind of look at her and I'm like, so, hey, what do you think about a kiss? And she kind of slowed the truck down real easy. And she turned and looked at me and she said, what do you think about getting the fuck out? And so I did. And she drove off, and I finally, you know, I get up to the lease road and I walk down and I get back to the shack we're staying in, and I open up the door and get inside. My driller says, how'd the date go? I said, went great, man. It was fantastic. I really think, you know, we're probably going on a second one. And I ended up going into my room and I wrote this song, and the character in this song fared much better than I have. But I did get the song, so here's to the gas station queen. She's a gas station queen, she caught my eye, she got her fire red hair, big blue eyes. I'm hoping one day might get a chance to take a problem out before dinner and dance it. Ooh, gas station queen. If you're traveling on down 281, let me tell you a little secret, son. Play cop, drive, walk the line, you just might get to spend a little bit of time with her. Ooh, gas station queen. Well, gas station queen ain't got much, but she can give you woman's touch. Night on town, blow your mind, leave you feeling like you're gone, drown waiting nowhere. When you'll be back on down that 281 way, looking for love, one night stand. If you're getting good, then you got a man. She's a ooh, gas station queen. Can't turn her down, Can't say no, cause any old time willing to go now, pick her on up, take her to the bar. If we get lucky, make love in the car. Ooh, guess she's cream. Down in every town, go back down there, look, always sing, get a wild beer, pick her up with a 12-pack of beer. Next thing you know, here I'm out of there with a ooh, gas station queen. With a gas station queen, ain't got much, but she can give you woman's touch. Out on the town, blow mind, leave you feeling like you're gone, drown where you live and nowhere. When you'll be back on down that 281 way, looking for love, or night stand, if it ain't good, then you got a man. She's a ooh, gas station queen. She's a ooh, gas station queen. Thanks, y'all.